Good morning and welcome to our Advent journey. We are journeying together in preparation for Christmas. Advent means coming and the preparation for the arrival of Jesus. And we are reflecting on the 4 titles given Jesus in Isaiah chapter 9. And this week we are in Mighty God, that Jesus is and embodies the mighty God, the God who is our warrior, the God who is our strength, the God who is our champion. Now, I want to focus this morning and focus us just real briefly on the fact that Jesus, as your and my Messiah, is your strength. Now, this is the God that has revealed himself in the words of Scripture over and over again. This is the God who parted the Red Sea. This is the God who parted the river Jericho so that the Israelites could walk on dry ground to be able to go into the Promised Land. This is the God who was with Daniel in the lion's den, and they didn't attack him. They didn't overcome him. This is the God who was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace. This is the God who is sitting in the back of the boat in a violent squall, speaks to it, says, "Peace, be still, quiet, be still." It silences. This is the God who forgives your sin. This is the God who walks on the water and bids you to do the same, to walk on the water with him. This is the God who died and rose from the dead. This is your God. This is the God who is your strength. This God continues his ministry after Jesus and his resurrection and ascension. Remember, Paul and Silas are in the Philippian jail. They sing, there's a violent earthquake. All their shackles just fall off. They fall off. They fall off. But this is the God whose strength is enough for you. This is the God who says to the Apostle Paul, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness." This is a God who you can trust for his strength. You don't have to take matters into your own hands. You can trust him. You can entrust yourself to him. You can ask him and call out to him for strength. What do you need strength in for today? What do you need strength in this season of life? What do you need strength for in this moment? Where do you need strength? That God, that Jesus Christ, your Messiah, who is imaging the mighty God to you. He is your Lord and your King. He is your strength. That's what he says to the Apostle Paul. Nothing is too difficult for him. Bring him your difficult things. Bring him your difficult things today. Don't withhold those things. Bring them to him, hand them to him, and entrust them and trust him with those things. Thanks so much for joining me today. Think about those things as we journey these things together, and I'll see you tomorrow.